Well, with the new holiday event coming into NGS, we did just get a whole bunch of new mining materials and new corn seed coming into the game for this event. And you might be wondering how to actually get your hands on the Greenealcite and Bluefullcite. Actually, I don't even know that exactly how it pronounced. Let's figure this out. I'm sick of it. We're gonna figure this out. I'm gonna stop pronouncing stuff in the videos, other than me stumbling over my own word. So let's see about this now.
Greenealcite and Bluefullcite.
Yeah, I'm still gonna butcher that, but we're gonna be talking about that today. But we're going to be talking about how to get your hands on this, what you can spend it on, and also some of the stuff that is in the secret shop. And if you don't know about the secret shop, video up there where my hand is. And you can find a video that I made specifically showing you how to unlock that. But before we hop into this, I do want to give a giant thank you to everybody that is supporting for November. Thank you, my dudes. And we will go more into that in a bit. But for now, welcome back to your #1 stop for PSO2 New Genesis gameplay, how-tos, and all of that jazz. So let's go ahead, let's hop into this, and let me show you how to get your hands on the green and blue. Actually, I just called the window. I guess we don't know. Either way, blue and green, let's talk about it. So the materials you can get in a few ways here. Green is a lot more easier to get your hands on than blue, as you can tell from how many I have at that moment. And of course, these items are all going to be used for the shop that you will find from a new NPC here. And of course, from here, you can unlock a couple of things. We can get our hands on a whole bunch of weapon camos as well here, which will require 45 Greenealcite. And you can also trade Bluefullcite or Bluefullcite. There we go. Probably still butcher it for the items that well. So depending on where you want to go, this is what you need to be farming. But we also have other stuff such as a whole bunch of high-end augment, but that does require you to get a corn seed through other means that got nothing to do with blue and green. But hey, if you want to see a video on how to unlock that very efficiently, let me know in the comment below. But nonetheless, for that video, we are going to be going for the green and blue. So let's go ahead and discuss how to get your hands on a green, since it is the most common. So to start off, the most easier way is of course to just go ahead and mine it, because you will find the brand new mining area that will stand out like a sore thumb, since they are very bright and green as you can see. You can get your hands on a decent amount of these if you want to do it very simple. Only a starting point, you can go ahead and find 5 of these hanging out right outside of Central, and of course every time you break them, you will go ahead and get anywhere from about 2 to 4 of these. 2 seem to be the more of the average, but sometimes you might be able to get a little bit more from the mining. But there is another way that is also very much tied to the seasonal event right now, which is of course randomite. Since randomite is available right now, and you should be out and about farming it anyway, because randomite do give us so much more mining materials. And of course, if you want a helping hand on that, I have links below to of course a map for the randomite and where it's found in all 3 regions. So if you want to hunt them down and need some help, check out the description for that. But by destroying these, you will also get your hands on some of the green. But that's not it. You can also get your hands on some of the blue variants as well. So this is obviously the most efficient way, especially for blue. But there is one more way to get your hands on green that also tie back into getting blue as well, which is of course by taking part in Grace's pack trials. So these are special trial events that will happen in battle sectors that of course a meteor will fall from the sky, and you can go ahead and get your hands on them through that means. But the thing is about it, if you want to go that route, it will take a little bit longer for that to happen, since it's pretty much the same as always. Changing ENT to this event happens since it is random. But if you have already collected all your material through your daily mining or your weekly randomite, this is a good alternative to get your hands on greens as well as blue. But if you want some tips on exactly the most efficient way to do this, or as efficient as it can be, the best way to do this is down in Retain our notes, and you want to go ahead and do rank 3. You might be wondering why not rank 4. The main reason here is rank 3 is, well, twofold. On one hand, the enemies are weaker since they are a level 40 for rank 3, and you can still get access to your PSE board climax and your encores and whatnot from here. But not only that, but that way you will be moving through your E's and T factor, and hopefully will have a higher chance of getting the to actually spawn. And once they do, you are good to go, and you can get your hands on a handful of green and blue as well. And there you have it. Them all the easier way to get your hands on it. None of this is, of course, tied to the limited time taps. That is, of course, for the other currency that you will be doing for your augment. But when it comes to the straight up weapon camos, this is the most easier way. So as you can see, you do have 3 versions or 3 different things you can do for green, when you only have 2 for blue. But lucky enough, blue do overlap pretty well. You're gonna farm greens, so I guess it's not too bad, all things considered. But hopefully you have found that useful. If so, be sure to do the thumbs up, subscribe, hit all the wonderful bells below, and of course feel free to come on over. By coming on over, I mean just going down and hitting that wonderful join button, and help support the channel so I can keep making MMO and PSO content for everyone, as well as keep giving you all the cats, as you can see behind me, that I'm probably going to have to fight with to get my blanket back eventually. And if you want to help support the channel and feed the cat, hit that wonderful join button below for as low as $1. And of course, if you do want to go beyond that, you can come on over to my live streams that I do every single night, roughly starting around 7:15, playing all sorts of stuff. But if you're only interested in PSO, I do stream PSO every Wednesday night over there, as well here on YouTube. But you can watch over on twitch.tv/TroyMaconn if you're interested in Twitch. And of course, if you want to get your name listed here with all the wonderful folks, you can do so, once again, by hitting that join button, subscribing over on Twitch, or by coming on over to patreon.com/Maconn. Get you some goodies, and once again, help feed the cats. They are a little fat cat. They need all the food and all the love. So be sure to hit that up. Links will be in the description for all that, as well as the maps to all the randomite. But for now, that's going to go ahead and do it for me, and I will see you all in the comments.